What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away.
Yahoo!
We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away. Burn away, we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
And ahoy and welcome. This is your boy Kurix_Tuper, and today is is my microphone working? Hello, test mic. Yes, it is. And today is a Tuesday, December 23, 2025. Just one more day before the Christmas festivities and the celebration commences. Happy Tuesday, everyone. And in today's stream, we are going to check out The Hunt Begins Early Access. Another sponsored and branded content courtesy of Keymailer. Thank you to Keymailer for providing us with a review copy of this game. Welcome in. The Hunt Begins is an asymmetrical multiplayer
この番
horror
組
game.
はご覧のスポンサーの提
I
供で
think
お
what
送りしま
best
す。
sums up this game is what if Phasmophobia, but you can control the ghost. I think that's already a good intro to what this game is all about. But before we jump right into the game, I'm Correx, a Filipino variety and PNG tuber based in the Philippines, and welcome to another Twitch live stream. Yes, this was first broadcasted live on Twitch. Do check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/Correx_Tuper. Do check out The Hunt Begins on Steam and Epic Games. As I did say earlier, this is what if Phasmophobia, but you can control the ghost. It's a 1v4 type of game, still on early access, and is made by like a two-person indie development team. So it's an indie title, it's an early access game, and it probably will not be have any like hosting like Dead by Daylight. Probably will have the similar effects of Phasmophobia. That's why I think I requested access to this when I first saw this. Like, oh, that's a very novel twist to the asymmetrical horror genre. I have played Dead by Daylight. I have played Phasmophobia in the past. Usually they are tons of fun. Both games have like their unique twist to the horror gaming genre. With Phasmophobia, I think there was one particular moment where I said, I wish we can play as a ghost. And fast forward to today, I think that is what The Hunt Begins is about to do. And let's see if, this is still an early access. Usually when it comes to early access, it's rough around the edges. It's not a complete experience. It's a work in progress. But let's see if there's a diamond in the rough here. We can all check out all of the people dropping by today. Before we jump into the rest of the stream and the introduction, let's check out the chat. We have Invisible redeeming the first. Who else is here? We have... Wait, 2 times? People can redeem the first 2 times. We have NB, Stretch and Posture Check, Hydrate, Attendance and Check-in. NB, welcome in. Yahoo, Invisible with the I'm on ad break. Nasa VT, namamas ko po, and Merry Christmas. Yay, correct. Yes, sir. Welcome in. A very late stream. I woke up late earlier. I think I woke up at around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And that is to my own fault. So I kind of miss out on my usual streaming schedule, which is around like 11:30 a.m. 2 or 3 sometimes. So, and it's good that I woke up at that time because we are also doing some laundry. So I'll probably be stopping if I like start streaming like around 3. So now that I had dinner, the schedule is free. So here we are streaming another Keymailer sponsored and branded content. So again, thank you to Keymailer for providing us with a review copy of this game and for allowing me or granting me access for The Hunt Begins early access. I saw this again on Keymailer. I saw that it has potential, and since I like covering indie titles before they blow up or maybe they're already released and we are just covering and are interested in this game. So I don't request games that I don't particularly like. So the mere fact that I am streaming this means that it piqued my curiosity. And so here we are exploring that curiosity. We have Asymetrical saying, kung ang Tagalog ng give ay 5, Tagalog ng give? Bakit mga halik niya miss ko na? Ayan. Kasi mali-mali ka ng words. Thank you, Keymailer! Ayan. So, wait, is the audio loud? No. It's just the right kind of loud. And you're currently listening to Stream Beats Originals by Harris Heller. They provide us with copyright-free and DMCA-free music. They always get a free shout-out from us. Do check out Harris Heller on YouTube and on Spotify. Search Stream Beats Originals, authored by Harris Heller, for you guys to also listen to all of their tracks or maybe use it on your own streams. We are also on various social media platforms. I'm on X, Blue Sky, Threads, and Facebook, where I post my schedule ahead of time and where I post my VODs when they go live. Mako Mau Mau, welcome in. Free Chini, welcome in. Free Chini ba? No, it's Frizen. Both are Fs. We also have Asymetrical with his Filipino hugot lines. Mako Mau Mau in the house. The Hunt Begins again is an asymmetrical horror type of game. Early access. And we are about to cover that today. So the best descriptor is what if Phasmophobia but you can control the ghost. So if you have played Phasmophobia, you might want to check this game out. And it is made by a 2-person development team. So I will be providing my feedback as to what my experience is. I will probably not be able to play a public session. This is best played with you and like 4 of your friends. That would be something, right? Kuya Jomsky, welcome in. Thank you for checking in. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. If ever na you guys will not be able to watch or to go on Twitch tomorrow, let me greet you guys a Merry Christmas. And speaking of Merry Christmas, here's a little Christmas carol for you guys. And again, you can check out the official Steam store page of The Hunt Begins Early Access if you want to add them to your wish list. Wish list. There you go. Do check them out on Steam. The Hunt Begins Early Access. And a little information about The Hunt Begins. Wait, let me just check their Steam store page out, which you can see at the pinned message here on Twitch or on the description if you're watching this on YouTube. The Hunt Begins is it was released last November 28, 2025 and is developed and published by Bad Touch Games Incorporated. Its popular tags is action, horror, online co-op, multiplayer, PvP, and indie. And it's basically an asymmetrical multiplayer horror game. But since I don't have extra keys for it, I will be doing the hunter tutorial and the ghost tutorial. If ever there is a browse public server, we might want to check that out. But if not, well, we will just be exploring more of the hunter and the tutorial and the ghost tutorial. Hopefully there's like enough to use as a content for the hunter and ghost tutorial. What else? How do we usually Okay, let me there you go. What else? Discord. You can also check us out on our Discord community. I'm currently on one of the voice channels there. I'm on the now on air and streaming the Hunt Begins Early Access. And do also check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/ at symbol at Corix_Tooper, wherein I export all of my VODs for posterity and archiving purposes since most of the VODs gets deleted here on Twitch. So I guess we can officially start the stream right now. It's also a very busy night. We have a number of friends who are also streaming, fellow Twitch peers, Filipino and international streamer peers. So I say have a wonderful stream, you guys, and we will just be here at this corner of Twitch exploring this potentially new. I don't want to friend multiplayer game. There you go. That's the best term for it. Okay, but first let me remove the shoutouts. No, not the shoutouts. The cinema bars for the shoutout scene. Same goes with this. And this is Let's Play The Hunt Begins Early Access. I look into a refreshing take on asymmetrical horror, indie horror. Keymailer. Thank you again to Keymailer for providing us with a review copy for this game. Okay, maybe we can now pause the music and that might make a comeback later. Let's close all of the processes so we can focus on what the game has to offer. So I'm kind of like hyped because I have played Phasmophobia in the past. So I already know what the hunter or the ghost hunter's experience will be like. Like you will drop a notebook, you will get like a thermometer, but for a ghost. So maybe that's what we should start first with the ghost tutorial. Okay, let's go. Again, you have to be extra bear in mind that this is an early access title. Oh, wait. How about the game audio? I think the game audio is a bit low, no? You are a ghost and this is your home. Soon it will be disturbed by the hunters, pesky mortals that seek to unravel your secrets. I think I should change the audio for later. Luckily, being a ghost has its perks. You'll have the abilities to scare and kill these hunters. Let's cover the very basics of movement. Okay, so this time we are a ghost. I think oh, completed. Moving to a new room. Wait. Options. Master volume. You know what? Let's increase the volume. Output device, my headset. Voice chat. Yes. General. 100 volume. Voice chat. Nah. Enable voice chat off for now for the video, borderless, brightness, lock FPS. Yeah, maybe we should go with 60 FPS. VSync is off. Ghost vision waviness 60. Okay, apply it. Graphics medium. And with that, let's roll the credits. Thank you everyone for joining us in today's stream. What a very short stream. Thank you to Ayesha Lu for doing this. To the subscribers, thank you to Frichini. For the chatters, we have Alenotical, Frichini, Makomamo. Now we're not yet ending the stream. Basically, that's a troll redeem. So if you want to also troll me, you can check it out on twitch.tv/Kurix_2. Thank you, Ayesha. Ha? Thank you. This is me appreciating our viewers. Ayan. Ayesha's last scene playing MLBB yan. Wait. I was about to change the mouse sensitivity controls. Horizontal sensitivity.
Ara.
Horro.
Napaka-tame.
Horro.
Ara.
Okay. Again, this is just the tutorial for... this is an asymmetrical horror game. So it's a 1v4. So think Dead by Daylight. No, not really Dead by Daylight, but Phasmophobia. But this time, instead of like you figuring things out or what kind of ghost or what is the room where is the room where the ghost is hunting, as a ghost, you will be picking which room and what kind of ghost you are, and you have to like misdirect the attention of the other players. So again, this is a asymmetrical version of Phasmophobia. So that is already a game seller. But again, this is still on early access. So if you want to check how this game is, do check it out on this stream. Or check out other people who are already playing or showcasing this on their channels. So I am a ghost. Okay. Haunted area. When starting a match as a ghost, you have to pick an area or a room, hunt first. Your haunted area will be where your power is the strongest. For the hunters to identify what type of ghost you are, they will have to find this location. Besides that, your haunted area also comes with perks. When you are inside of this area, you gain energy faster than anywhere else. Go and hunt in this room. Oh. So, I don't know if this is the first time that a game developer or game developers have played with the concept of Phasmophobia, but you get to control the ghost. Or maybe I might be mistaken. Maybe there's already a game that does that. But this is probably the first, for me at least. So this makes sense, right? Example, if you are playing like a session of Phasmophobia, you will be finding the room where the ghost is, where there is a high activity for the ghost, and then that is where you exercise it. And then once the team or the hunters learned or what kind of ghost you are, they will go back to the truck and then go home. And if they are right, they will get the money and everything. So I wonder, if you are a ghost, what currencies will you get? Like, do you get like, will there be like a perk system or something that will carry over to on your next run? Will you unlock other haunting activities? Mag-exercise tayo tuwing mag-exercise. Sige. Okay, press T to haunt the room. Tutorial. Oy, haunt the room. T. Okay, completed. A haunting room. In a match, before you haunt an area, all doors will be open and all lights are on. This allows you to find areas to hunt. When you hunt a room or area, this will close all doors and shut off all the lights within 5 seconds within the map. After this, the front entrance will be unlocked and hunters are allowed to get into the map, leaving you with some time to interact with doors to potentially mislead hunters of your haunted area's location. Okay. Oh, look. When you are in a haunted area, you will gain energy faster. But what exactly does energy mean as a ghost? Energy is used for the following abilities: casting abilities, interacting with ghost interactables, interacting with doors and lights. You have an energy pool maximum of 4 charges. Your energy will be indicated around your ability slots and all share the same energy pool. So most of these words are like going over my head. Using any energy will subtract it from your energy. Yeah. Energy cost. Each light gray bar resembles an energy charge. Current energy. Ability key 1. Ability name Hex. Okay. So, energy recovery, the amount of energy that you gain can be affected by different circumstances, being in your haunted area or being debuffed by hunter spirit slates. Oh, so hunters also have like debuff abilities, depending probably. You know, interact cost 1 energy if you want to spook them. As shown in the images, when you target an interactable, the 4 energy cost bars in your reticle will light up according to how much an interaction cost. Important. Opening doors is always free without a cooldown. Closing doors, slamming them cost 1 energy, just like turning a light switch on and off. Up next, left click to interact with it. I think this is going to be fun as a ghost, but I don't know. How about the survivors later on? Hopefully there is like a ordinary session. Left click the mouse to interact with doors or objects. Yeah, you are basically a ghost here. Left click, no? Okay. Well, you are a ghost, right? Range, insanity. Move to the new room by opening the door. Okay. Oh, this is closed off. Teleport ready. Oh, you are connected to your haunted room and you can teleport to it in an instant. This can be very useful for many reasons, such as quickly returning for energy, getting lost, being stuck in a place, some annoying hunters invading your space. You can teleport by pressing the Z key at any time. Teleport has a cooldown that is shown. Oh, okay. At least they added like a cooldown, so you won't be spamming it. See, the door suddenly disappeared. Maybe this is a hunter skill. Z. Okay, so there's a cooldown completed. So this is my haunted room. Move into the new room. Up, abilities. Ghosts have access to many abilities. The core ability shown in the first slot will not change during a game. Abilities cost energy when used. Like interaction cost, the 4 bars around the ability icon tells you how much it costs and how much energy you have available. You use abilities to slow the hunters and to lower their sanity. In return, this increases your insanity, which is vital for killing hunters. Oh. Okay. That's a very interesting mechanic. Like that is probably the reason why ghosts like apply insanity to the hunters. Core ability, random hunt ability. Okay, so 2 skills are randomized, no? In rage. Okay. The 2 other abilities in slot 2 and 3 are random abilities. These abilities are randomly chosen from the pool of abilities. After each use, they have a chance to randomly change into something new. With some at high energy cost, be thoughtful of what you use when you use it. Additionally, using abilities will have the chance of leaving evidence. The hunters to determine your ghost type. Oh, okay. So that will also parang helps misdirect them. Like, oh, this has like the temperature in the room drops. But again, that ability may be from another type of spirit. But if you keep on using like the first and the fourth ability, which is your core ability. No. The first one is the core ability, which I think, example, if you go with the Uray or the what are the demon? What was you? Wait. What is Sadako again? What was her demon class or ghost type? My goodness, I already forgot the Japanese term for that. they will identify what kind of ghost you are. But then if the random abilities here are from different type of ghost types, they might be misdirected or misled. Lo? Ayesha, why the lo? Why are you saying lo? Okay, so wait for one energy. Okay, so this is a survivor. Press 1 to prime hex. Sad ako. Ay! Okay, so target hunter 3. Nani? Hex the hunter. She's a sad ghost. Mm-hmm. Okay. Use 1 to activate 1. Press 1 to prime hex. Cast. Oh, okay. What happened? Move to another room. So is that it? I already hexed him. I wonder what did that do? Okay. Completed. Hunter's sanity damages and goes insanity. Each hunter has a sanity meter. There are many things you can do to lower the hunter's sanity. Being in the dark is a natural sanity loss for the hunter. When hunters lose sanity, the ghost gains the opposite, insanity. You cannot see each hunter's sanity. Ano? You cannot see what each hunter's sanity is unless there is only one hunter, but you can keep track of your own insanity bar as it mirrors the hunter's combined loss of insanity. This, to speed up the hunter's sanity loss, use abilities on the hunters and use interactable object near them. The Hex ability previously used does not do any sanity damage, so let's try a second ability on our Hex target. Apparition. Apparition? Oh. Press 2 to use the ability. Apparition. Ah, okay. Feels energy and rage. Hunt. We have scared the hunter in a bit for now, lowering the sanity, and it raises our insanity. When your insanity is high enough and your enrage meter is full, you will be able to use your fourth ability, the hunt ability. Wait, let's check what Asymmetrical said. Kung ang Tagalog ng cotton ay bulak, sino kaya ang nagkokompleto sa puso kong wasak? Your mama. Ay, just kidding. Why is it even incomplete to begin with? Thank you, Asymmetrical, for your hits. Your goal is to catch the hunters to cause their deaths. Usually it takes a lot more to become fully enraged, but for the sake of this tutorial, you are now in range. Now about that hunter. Okay, so kill the hunter. Sige nga, let's see. 4. Two. Hello? Horro? Oh, I should be able to kill him, right? 4. Kill the hunter. Ah, you should just touch him. Great job. One less hunter to deal with. Suddenly the game went on a boom. I just got a Joe Mama. Yo mama. Great job. Thank you for playing. So that's basically the ghost tutorial. I wish there's like a sample AI so we can like test it out for ourselves. Okay. Now what? Thank you for your support. Welcome and thank you for your support. This is my personal project that I have funded for 2 years in hopes that you and your friends can have some great memories. The game is still premature but times have gotten tough. We are hoping that the concept is liked enough that we can continue to bug fix, add audio, and a lot more content ASAP. I will be listing details and future plans in the lobby as soon as I can push the update. Thank you so much. And if you like the concept of this game, basically an asymmetrical horror game. And there is Super Cutie. We're currently playing The Hunt Begins. We just played as a ghost earlier for the tutorial. Let's go with the hunter. I already have an idea, but let's see what the hunter tutorial is. Ano yan? What is this? Riz Super Bantot. The hunters, you are a hunter dedicated to hunt down the ghost and unravel the mysteries of Ravencrest. The house you are in now is rumored to be haunted and will work together to expel and banish the entity. We will be covering a couple of tools and knowledge that will get you ready to what? You ready to rid the region of Ravencrest from its evil. Let's cover the very basics. First, movement. Welcome in, Riz Super Cutie. Okay. So this is us as a hunter. Move left, sprint, crouch, C. Ay, control, sorry. Complete. I wish it's just a toggle, no? Use light and sanity. Light provides vision in the darkest of places and it gives us a sense of comfort too. Being in the dark will slowly drain your sanity. Your sanity is comparable to HP. However, you won't die when it reaches 0. Ghosts thrive on your sanity. The lower the better for them. You and your allies' combined sanity loss power up the ghosts, making them more insane and dangerous. Your sanity level has no visible value but is indicated by the sound of your heartbeat. The louder and faster the heartbeat your heart, the less sanity you have. To ensure we won't lose sanity, turn on the lights. Sure. Okay. Interact. The left mouse button is used for many interactions within the game. It is mainly used to interact with objects such as door and light switches. Okay. So open the door and enter the next room. This one. Inventory and tools. We will require tools to deal with the ghost hunting this home. You will always have the basic non-electronic tools to help you in your hunt. Having this wide selection of tools is great, but in the field you are only able to carry 3 at the same time. Yeah, basically just like with Phasmophobia. You can cycle through them using 1, 2, and 3 keys. Oy, antagonize, welcome in. We will show you a few tools in this tutorial. First, let's start with the light source. A lantern should be in the room. Pick it up. So basically, this is a new early access title. So think Phasmophobia. You will be playing as a hunter hunting ghost, but another player can also play as a ghost. So I already tried the tutorial for the ghost earlier. It's kind of refreshing actually. Grab the lantern with 1. Wait, what? Okay. Turn on. Mouse 2. Right click. Mouse 2 is right click. Okay. Enter the next room. That hand though, it's a bit weird. Like, really? Is that how you hold a lantern? I guess so. Good evening, antagonize. The bold and the brave. Antagonize X. Oh. How do we... 3. It's a bit confusing though. The light disappeared. Completed. Okay. There are many ghost types that we hunt, but we have methods of identifying what we are dealing with. The ghost identification evidence is EMF 5, freezing temperature, ghost writing, ultraviolet, and astral form. A ghost is identified by 3 of this evidence. Only 3? Well, 3. But the evidence type is only like a limited, ultraviolet, astral form. Wait lang. Uy, what's that wait lang ng bold? What are you talking about? A ghost is identified by 3 of these evidence. Each ghost type has a core ability defining them. However, they use many other abilities to both hunt you and to mislead you. Using tools is the only way of figuring out what type of ghost we are dealing with. Your tools can be found in the lockers in the camper van's tent. Matt Apocalypse, good eve, corrects. Good evening. Matt Apocalypse, will we be seeing you streaming tonight? Are you finally free from your burden as a professional? Will we see Matt Apocalypse, the Pogi, tonight? Ano yung mga bold na yan? Open the locker key by using left click or grab the thermometer with the E key. Okay. Thermometer E. Okay. Okay. Grab the thermometer with the E key. Look for the room with the low temperature. Here. Will it change? It's not changing. Are you friendly? No, just kidding. They don't have like audio for now. Look for a room with a low temperature. Okay. Not here. And again, the game is still on early access, so wait. Puta, ina. Sanity loss. The ghost is fighting back. It's feeding from your loss of sanity just now. Your heartbeat is going crazy. Your heartbeat is an indicator for your level of sanity. Scary business, however, as you might have noticed from the thermometer. This is a haunted area as seen by the lower temperature. It is cold that we know that the ghost has freezing temperature evidence. You must, just before when the ghost used the ability on you, detected my, ano? I detected my EMF going off at level 5. We now have 2 evidences to narrow down the list of possible ghosts: freezing temp and EMF 5. This leaves us with one last possible evidence: ghost writing, ultraviolet, and astral form. When the ghosts use abilities or interact with the environment, there is a chance for them to leave ultraviolet evidence. The ghosts just use an ability. We should check if they left UV marks. I've added the ultraviolet stick. Okay. Okay, so let's head back to the locker room. This one. Look for UV prints. And is this it? Completed. Purging chaos. Great. You found UV footprints. We know all 3 evidence to identify the ghost. To get rid of the ghost for good, we have to use the following 2 items: spirit candle and purge scroll. The spirit candle, the mummified hand, spirit candle. Mummified hand absorbs the power from the ghost's haunted location. When the ghost is enraged and the candle is in the haunted area, the spirit candle will light up on its own. This is both good and bad sign. It confirms the haunted area and shows the ghost can be cleansed with a scroll. The bad news, however, is that it also shows the ghost is enraged, meaning they can hunt and kill you. For now, drop your current items except your lantern. Pick up both spirit candle and purge scroll on the table in the room with the locker and return to the room. How do we drop this? Grab the spirit candle. Here, no? Grab the spirit candle. Drop the other items with the G key. G. No. We need the light though. So, we need to get this. Oh. And the scroll. So, the second one, this is the hand. Place the spirit candle in the haunted area with the G key. Up. Purge scroll. Drop the spirit candle in the haunted room. Uy. Now we can make an attempt to get rid of the ghost. To know which ghost we're dealing with, press the tab button and mark the evidence that we have: freezing, EMF 5, and UV. We can now identify the ghost that we are dealing with. Switch to the scroll in the right in hand and right click to open it and left click to select the ghost type. Then sign the contract at the bottom with choose ghost, then press the right click again to close the scroll. Your choice has been made and the lit candle should open the palm with fire with the close scroll on hand. Left click on it on the fire to burn the scroll. So many stuff, no? So we drop this G. Select the ghost. Okay, right click. Wait, what is our evidence? Select the ghost with the scroll menu. Refer to the ghost codec F1. F1. Ghost type. Freezing, ultraviolet, and EMF. Shade. Shade. So it's a shade, no? Previous page. Frequently asked question. What is the best way to find the ghost room? Take the thermometer in each room and wait about 3 to 5 seconds to see if the temperature drops. Why did the temperature starts to drop but then went back up? You probably crossed out the ghost's haunted area. You probably crossed out? What? Why did the temperature go up after being cold for a while? It is possible for the ghost to change locations. How do I guess the ghost? Use the scroll to select the ghost type. Why are the light switches not working? There is either an active hunt or the power box has been turned off. Why is the spirit candle hand not lighting up in the ghost room? The ghost must be enraged, being powered up to hunt. For the candle to activate, some abilities can temporarily grant the ghost enrage. Why did the spirit candle hand stop lighting up? You might want to check if the ghost changed rooms. Oh, okay. Sanity. Okay, these are basically shade, no? Shade. Okay, F1. How do we select which one is shade? And then sign. There you go. Okay. Cast the scroll into the fire. Mouse 1. Okay. Huh? Nani? Fire? What fire are you talking about? 5? Cast it into the fire? Where's the fire though? What are you talking about? Shade. Man, I'm just spooking myself here. Okay, so how do we cast this to the fire? Cast the scroll into the fire. Mouse 1. Maybe the fire from the candle, no? This one. You know. Completed. You have done it. The ghost is banished and will not be able to return ever again. The other hunter tools not covered in the tutorial are listed in the tab or F1. The tutorial is done for now. We will keep working on improving the tutorial, especially the game. I wish there's like a sample playthrough. So that's basically the hunter's perspective, the ghost hunter. Can we like have a sample game with AI? I just want to suffer or experiences with other players. Again, this is still an early access and it lives and dies by the hand of its community. And if we don't have like publicly hosted servers, browse public servers. See? There are no public servers. And unlike, let's say, Dead by Daylight, Phasmophobia, which is a lot more popular compared to this game. Again, if you only have this and you don't have friends to play it with, that will be a really challenging thing to pull off. So you can host, you can join. If we click join, see, there's a join code. Now this is really tricky though. So maybe we can check out the Discord because we have already experienced the hunter and the tutorial, the hunter tutorial and the ghost tutorial. And unlike, let's say, Phasmophobia, this is better off with like a group of friends. Since I already just got one review copy of this, I only have one, and the game is, while budget friendly, is not particularly cheap. So this is going to be like a very challenging thing for this game. Again, this is still an early access. How about host? Can I, if I host the game, can I add like, okay, start hosting and get a shareable game code? Okay. Hopefully we can play with normal AI. Okay, I hosted the game. I don't have friends. Okay, so what is this? Okay, let me allow that. Okay. So this is your like your headquarters as a hunter, no? You know, ready to play. Hunter. Oh, look. Almost the same as maybe later this will all be changed up. See? Notes and updates. Customization character with mirror. Note, AZERTY keyboard, not QWERTY. Keyboard users, more key mapping coming soon. Ghost models. Only one ghost model is enabled. We have 2 more in-game already but need to bug fix. Ghost abilities, there are currently 9 abilities. I have plans for 20 more to add over time. Hunter tools. Events. Yes, I am planning on seasonal events and hopefully with some personal goodies. Weekly challenges and our plan in the future so you can unlock customizations, possibly including ghost models. Okay, so I think it is relatively early into this game. Like it only costs like at around 400 pesos and it's not on sale at the moment as I am covering this. So it's not screaming at you to go grab this game right now, but if you have like a group of friends, like you have 4 friends that can play as a hunter and you will be a ghost, or maybe another person will be a ghost and you will be hunters, you can try checking this game out. And again, this is at around 400, so that is around 410 is 50. Wait, how much is that? 510 to how much? Looks promising, yeah, because you will be able to control as a ghost, eh. And then you will be playing with real humans, with the real human versus Phasmophobia, which is like AI driven, and that will be a good cat and mouse type of game. Okay, maybe I can try playing as a ghost. Let me play as a ghost. Victorian house, hospital. I thought so. They are like hospital lab, Victorian house, ready to play. Public. What is this? Q4YJ2. So if anybody else is playing this game, you might want to join me. My goodness. This is the problem when it comes to like new games. If they live and die by the community and by the people enjoying this. And this is not really that popular yet. Maybe if more people will get their hands on it, or maybe if ever I did request an access of this game from Keymailer, maybe the Keymailer should have provided like 3 or 4 more keys for a streamer or a reviewer to test this out, since there's no people playing this game on the lobby right now. Ready to play. I'm ready to play, but there's no people to play it with. So, and there's no AI that you can toggle to join you to at least test out. So, how about if we play as a hunter? Will the system use
What if...
see? So again, this
Can
is
I
like a
like...
Phasmophobia,
Oy, cat!
but you can control ghosts. And the fifth player can play as a ghost. Jayshu, good evening. Andito na si Jayshu. Shaya, thank you for the lurk. Again, maybe later you can also customize your home base. Looks like there are some places that you can expand further. And again, this is made by a 2-person development team, a pet project of them. So, but again, if you don't have any people or friends to play it with, this will be very challenging and it will be like a case to case basis. This would be good if I have extra codes for this that I can play it with Cosmos or Bomadom, but unfortunately I only have one copy of this game. Lark lang Kuriksu. Yes, and hopefully we'll see you later. It's currently December 23 on our end. See? And they don't even have like a lobby or a room to fight against AI. Maybe that's one of the feedback and suggestion that I can give them, to have a room to fight against AI. Maybe there will be no rewards for them, just you testing the skills of your ghost, or you against what do you call that? How to identify properly a ghost. Kerry Hola, welcome in. Kerry saying, hey, 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 hey. Or is that hi? Welcome in, Kerry. And the game is pretty quiet as well. Yes, I am planning on seasonal events. The hospital lab is actually a map of 3 zones that the server can randomly pick. Do I really have just one key for this? Again, this is like Phasmophobia, but you can control the ghost. Or it's a 1v4 that a friend that friends can play on their like spare time. So if you're looking for a game wherein you can control as a ghost and start hunting, you might want to check this game out. And I think since I only have the access to this game and I don't have anybody to bounce off ideas with and test out the full version of the game, and even if you check the public lobby, there's not that many, there's nobody playing this game at the moment with so many wonderful games coming out this 2025. Maybe during its launch week there are people playing this game, or during Halloween. See, if we click the options, voice chat, video, controls, welcome and thank you for your support. This is my personal project that I have funded for 2 years in hopes that you and your friends can have some great memories. The game is still premature, but times have gotten tough. We are hope so I think in order for them to fully or to continue developing the game, they already released this, but in early access. Usually that's what goes with early access. It's incomplete, uh, missing audio, some quality of life features are still not fully there yet. Thank you so much from me and my team, the amazing duo that has made this project with me. Morty and Jesse. Okay. So it is the brains behind this is one is a lone developer, and with no not really a lone developer, since he has help with 2 other people. See, I really wish there is like a normal mode that you can test out. You only have like ghost tutorial, the hunter tutorial, browse public server. See, there's nobody playing it at the moment. Join. This is really more of a local type of game. You have like, you can give out keys, or you and your friends decided, hey, let's try this game out. The hunt begins. All of you guys have your keys, and then you'll start playing it, and you'll have fun tinkering around, identifying what makes a ghost tick. But if you, again, the only option is ghost tutorial and hunter tutorial, maybe there's like a versus AI type of game mode. And maybe they don't have any rewards for them, just for people to play it when they are not able to test it out. So again, if you are going to check out this game, or you're going to play it out, make sure to have friends to play it with, and not just you alone, just like what I'm doing here. Or maybe Keymailer should have provided like 2 or 3 extra codes for it. But they didn't, so I am not able to test it out. That's quite unfortunate though. See, if you check the ghost tutorial again, I'm just going to do the tutorial all over again. And again, a dedicated versus AI would help it out. See? This is the ghost view. Haunted with T. Yeah, we've already read that. And I think there's some abilities that like locked you out as a ghost. Or maybe this is like normal for a ghost to get locked out to some corridor, endless corridor, and just see. Because if there are no ways of a ghost can like get lost in the house, since they are a ghost, they don't have any physical forms, it would really tip off the balance. But then again, it's if you look if you look for discussions about asymmetrical horror, these kinds of games are really hard to balance. Just look at the Dead by Daylight community. When you balance things for the killers, the survivor community will complain and cry about how imbalanced it is. If the DBD developers then make something that will counter almost every killers, the killer community will then react negatively. So it's really hard to balance things out. So it's kind of interesting that the developer or the brains behind this game decided to go with that kind of approach, the Phasmophobia, but asymmetrical horror. Okay, so this one interact. Okay, this one. This is basically the ghost view. Wait for one energy, press 1 to prime hex. Wait for one energy. Okay. Target the hunter. Okay, I guess we have one energy now. Boom. Move to the other room. Completed. Hunter sanity. This basically is parang telling you the sanity and insanity mechanism of this game. Press 2 to use ability. Ready to hunt. 4. Press 4 to hunt. Kill the hunter. Great job. One less hunter to deal with. The tutorial is done for now. See? That's basically the tutorial. They don't even like give you the ability to choose or to 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 change into one type of ghost. Kerry Hola said, Eri, Xmas, iwiw, iwiw. Talagang binasa ko yung M comma, no? And I guess, is this going to be one of my more shorter types of coverage? Because what else can I talk about it? As I'm already like extending it so much by just simply talking about what Phasmophobia is, what asymmetrical horror is. Dance Gaming said, Sir Correx, welcome in. Dance is still playing, I think, before I started streaming. So browse public server again. Nobody else is playing this game. So I wish like the developers like add like one public server wherein like anybody can jump in or out, or maybe they could add one public server with like one AI hunter or another with one AI ghost. So people can like test it out and maybe start a session with just that one hunter and one ghost room. See, they have like previews but nobody's here. This is not like a good way of marketing the game. Nobody likes to play a dead game or a game without any servers, or nobody's playing it. But again, this is the type of game na you play with your friends. Again, if I have extra copies of this, I would have played it with Cosmos, but since Keymailer only provided me with one copy, How can I even play this? If a game is centered around multiplayer and that is the very core of that game, I think if they are going to use like content creation platforms, whether that be Keymailer, Lurkit, or Press Engine, I think the best way to approach is by giving away like another code or 2 to 3 codes to test out one multiplayer session. And I think, for example, for a streamer like me, though, that usually showcase what the game has to offer, I know I have other people to provide keys for it, and then we can test it out. But since I only got one, hmm. So what can I do with this now? I can simply just go start in yapping and talk about anything unrelated to the game. I can talk about what asymmetrical or horror is about, based from my experience playing the Dead by Daylight, Phasmophobia. This is actually I usually what I usually do when it comes to covering branded or sponsored content is, as much as possible, I try to make the game focus exclusively on the game to give it proper justice and coverage. But on this one, I can't really do that without citing previous games that it takes inspiration or direct inspiration from. I like the novelty of the idea of Phasmophobia, but you can control the ghosts, or another player can control the ghost. But then again, you need many people to play this at the same time. And unfortunately, I only got one copy of this game. Maybe I can do another stream of this if I so happen to get like an additional copy for the session. But it's really hard to do that when I am the only person in the lobby and I only have like one copy for this game. I don't even know if this will get credited by Keymailer, since what I usually do is I give like, maybe I can increase my avatar's height now since I am now just yapping. The hunt begins. Okay, let me drink some water. The hunt begins. So where were we? And I think for as a Filipino streamer, and if you check the current pricing of this game, it's around like 400. Usually $2 is 50, 50, 100. 200, 300, 400. So the price of this game is around like $10, I think, right? Yeah, around $7 to $10. And people can be pretty frugal and budget tight, especially with the games that they have. If they have like people to play it with, then wait, what if we can join other people's stream? If there are other people streaming this game at the moment. If not, then what else can we do then? I don't say any the hunt begins. And the only 9 viewers that is on the hunt begins right now is on my stream. Previously, there are people playing this game. No. I think they also did just like stream this and then they just drop it immediately after testing it out. I want to give it like a proper coverage. Okay. While I'm yapping, I will be rolling up some audio. Wait, let me just check the advanced audio properties. Yep. Yo, Ain Harrier, yo Corix, what's up? How are you doing, Ain? Last seen playing Warwind's Meet, but I think you are also playing tons of Path of Exile. I just checked out this game called The Hunt Begins, currently on early access. Basically, what I can do about this game already dried up because this is a community-driven type of game. You have to play with other survivors or it's a 1v4 type of game. Since I am the only person who has access to this, I don't have extra keys to provide to other streamers or friends. I'm all alone doing this, and they only have like a hunter tutorial and a ghost tutorial. There's nobody else playing this game right now. Even if you check it on Twitch, there's nobody else playing it on Twitch. I'm the only person doing this now. Again, that's what comes with the territory, what comes with being an early access title. Inherier said, chill lang PoE 2, wala na akong ginagawa sa Warwind's Meet. Oo nga eh. Even though you can now reach, or have you reached level 70 already in? Ayan yung ano eh, that's one of the problems when it comes to any forms of live service games or open world adventure games like let's say a Genshin Impact or a Wuthering Waves. If you like play it on a regular basis, on a daily basis, religiously, because you really like your experience there, you will come to a screeching stop when you reach the content, when everything dries up. So all you have to do now is either do dailies for the best equipment or stats, or to get currencies that you will be needing if ever na you want to pull for a fashion item or cosmetic accessory. Welcome to the live service game model. PoE 2 naman, I don't know, I need to get back to PoE 2 as well because I was kind of disappointed with my first episode of The Last of the Druids. Basically, the texture is showing like all a muddy texture. That really frustrated me. Like, I did the first episode, I tolerated the muddy texture for like 2 hours. Ended the stream. I thought updating my graphics card, relaunching the game will fix it, but on the next episode it still has a muddy texture, so I have to prematurely end my stream and uninstall the game out of frustration. I didn't experience that kind of problem with Abyssal Rifts update, but here we are with the what do you call that? With the new update. Yo, Kapen Preso, welcome in. With the Last of the Druids update. So I think, I don't know. GGG is really fumbling around sometimes. Or maybe I should just delete the shaders cache to fix everything. Who knows? Okay, I'm also a bit stalling a bit. Usually I give games a minimum of like 2 hours to cover them, but what else can I do when I don't have extra keys for this game? I can buy keys, or I can buy a game and give it to a friend and test it out. But I tend to be really picky when it comes to the games that I personally buy. And one of the reasons why I think I am requesting access games for Keymailer is, of course, since I have, I think, what it takes to promote or build hype about the games. So I request it, and I think my coverage, subjective, but I think the more people that is talking about your game will help it, or will help more people learn more about it. But you can only do so much with the hunter tutorial and the ghost tutorial. I really wish there is like a versus AI or an ability to host the game, See, if you click host game, it will throw you into this lobby, the Phasmophobia lobby, where you can set up a session. Take some time before it load, yeah. Maybe later, once they have like rolled out a few updates, there might be an area customization or base customization. Maybe this will all open up later, just like with Phasmophobia. They have the maps here. They currently have the hospital and the Victoria House as a base map, which I wanted to test, but I cannot since I am the only person playing this game at the moment, at this very moment, here on Twitch. And this is you can either play as a ghost or a hunter. I tried playing as a ghost. The map, hospital lab, ready to play, public. And this is the code if you guys want to join me. But again, is anybody else out there watching this on Twitch right now and have the game? If yes, you might want to join us here. This is my game code. Maybe we can test it out. Hello, anybody out there? So, there you go. It's still up though. So maybe if ever I have a friend here who will jump in, we can test it out. Well, okay, we can try customizing our character, I guess. Oh, okay. Now we can talk about something. There's a character customization here as well. Can we zoom in? Oh, okay. We can zoom in though. What the heck? What the heck? Ah, it's a face. Okay, so this is the face. Well, at least they have like good looking character models compared to like if they don't have one. See? Skin tone. Okay. Well, at least it's not like the characters in... Wait, let me pause this since the game is bugging out. The music is bugging out. Unlike in Phasmophobia where the characters looks, I don't know, uncanny. This one kind of looks like an anime character. Oh, and they have like a good color selection as well. Got Mommy ba? Yeah. Latina. Oh, and they have like a good what do you call that? Skin tone color selection. Very inclusive. Hair color. Oh, nice. I like the level of customization that they give freely. Can you do this on Phasmophobia? So I think that's 1+ for them. Here. Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh, nice. So they don't have this, I think, in Phasmo. But then Phasmophobia has more people compared to this. So, facial hair, nope, of course, because she's a woman. Body. Oh, look at that. At least they have like good presets for free, including on the base version of the game. Oh, arms. Whoa. Left hand, right hand. Oh, diba? Look at that. Your character be looking fine as F on this game versus on Phasmophobia. Now, if only we will be able to play it with somebody to test all of this out. Feet. See? I think another asymmetrical type of horror which doesn't allow you to control the demon or the ghost is Demonologist. I also have that and played it before. Accessories. Oh, what the heck? This kind of looks like an action game now. Who? Oh, nice. Look at that. See? They really don't have to go the extra mile for this. But they did. Feet, accessories, glasses. Oh, see? Good job, devs, for making a good character name. Ay, character customization. Kurixia. Can we save it? Save. Character saved. This is body type 2. The body type 1. Swapping bodies will what? Sorry. I think it will change into like the male model. What happened? Horro? Okay. Wait, what happened? Huh? Somebody joined us? Oh, what's this? What happened? What happened? Wait, did somebody join us? Somebody did join us. Wait a minute. Press tab for the guidebook. Okay, okay, finally. Press tab for the guidebook? What the heck? Hey, how do I click this? F1? Okay, enough of that. Wait. Somebody joined us. Well, let's go. Okay, let's get some. I'm the only person here though, so good luck. I have 3 items already. So, should we start checking out the place? Okay, I think somebody joined us. So the game finally started though. Dance. Already, man. I don't know if the devs joined in or somebody else joined. Did I just how did I start the game though? Did somebody else join the session? Okay. Okay, let's find the room to check. Okay. My goodness. If things starts to move around, it means that there is somebody else here. Currently, the room is around 20. Oh shoot! Somebody turned off the lights. Okay. Oh shoot! I wonder where the ghost is. Two doors. 20. Nope, not here. 20 again. Okay, at least finally somebody joined us. Hopefully there's no jump scare. Uy! What? Somebody closed the door. Somebody's hunting earlier. I wonder where the ghost is. Oh wait. By the way, Kurikso, nakahara ka sa game. Ay, sorry. Okay. I don't know if... I think somebody joined my session, so... It sure is. Have a great day. Miss Ivory Cat, Kurix, Marie, good evening and happy streaming. Hello, Miss Ivory. Wait, I cannot... I cannot turn on anything. Correct, lurk lang. Sorry, nanonood ng den. Uy, enjoy. Uy. The lights are turned off. Oh no. It's so freaking dark here. Oh no, this is... How do I know my sanity meter though? Ayun, the lights are back now. Whoa. Cruise na crush ko ng Ate Bida. Oo, maganda si Hana. Si Miss Hana. Dun sa Kamen Rider din, oh. The temperature is not dropping. That is one way of finding where is the yung haunting room of the ghost. I really wanted to play as the ghost though. Nani? The ghost is right here. Okay, fine. The ghost is here. I think a ghost joined us. So at least, diba, we are now able to test it out. Okay, so the ghost is here. He's probably observing me like, okay, let's play around with this guy. Okay, let's hunt him then. I think he's going to kill me eventually, you know. I can hear the heartbeat. I think I am going to die here. Yeah. I am going to die on this run. Yeah, I can hear him. Any moment now. See? Hunting again. He is closely... That's another one. It started to get annoying now, the music. Wait, is he hunting now? Oh, wait. Nope. Okay, let's go out. Let's see if there's like a sanity pill, or I don't know if we can monitor our sanity meter. I wish I brought the thermometer. I already brought the thermometer. And this is why I think you really need like to have multiple people playing this. See, we have this. The EMP. G. How about this? Oh no. Hey! Let me get this. Wait, I still have it? Why do I have the incense? Get away. Okay. Okay. I'm channeling my experience with Phasmophobia. My limited experience with Phasmophobia. But I think I'm already done for. Hey, no fair, man. Whoever you are... Oop. Lana. Playing this with me. You're so unfair. You already mastered this game. Upo. Oh no. It's a good thing I am so used to that now. Yeah, I think I'm about to get haunted. You know, you should play around with your food first. Says the guy who is being haunted by the ghost. I still haven't found the house, no? The haunting room. You know, if my sanity... Mm-hmm. You know, if I have like the... I cannot open this. Is he hunting? I really wanted to be the ghost though. But it's probably going to be unfair because I am streaming and he probably is watching my stream. Yeah. A strong heartbeat is an indicator that my sanity is really... Hello? EMF? PvP pala to? Yes. Ay, ikaw ba yan, Fritch? Why did you pick this game up? It's more of a like... as I said earlier, it's Phasmophobia with... where you in control as the ghost. And if you have you tried the tutorial? Ikaw, is this you? If your sanity meter is like max out, you can kill me. You can hunt me. I need to find your main source of power if you are that person who is playing this right now. And I need to identify what kind of ghost you are. If you are the person who's in this session right now. Again, I did say earlier that this is like a very early version of the game. It only means one thing. You are around here. Oh, EMF. Okay, so this is your hunting area. Mm-hmm. So EMF. You are on this room. The thermometer though, or that could just be a misleading ano. So you're here. You're here. Yeah, no? Probably here. See? That's the EMF. It means that the ghost activity is strong in this area. Tug 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 tug. And I think my sanity, if the insanity or sanity meter is already full, you can start hunting by pressing I think T or 4 to start hunting, and then just touch me and I will get killed. Be killed off. But I'm outside right now. My sanity is high. Insanity is high though. How do I know what my sanity meter is? Is it here? Can I see my sanity? There's also a timer. I don't know what that is. Tab for guidebook. Um, EMF level 5. So it's either one of these things. Maybe I'm about to die. I wish I threw the stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going crazy. If the insanity bar is already high, you can press 4 and then start hunting. To hunt you need to press T. Okay, you're hunting. I'm dead. Ghost wins. Game is ending. Returning to lobby. I died.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
I died. It automatically started, no? Again, that is the base experience of what the game has to offer. There you go. There he is. Oh, look at that. Oh, 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 oh. Is this you, Fritz? How do I know which players are already in the lobby? You can customize your character using the mirror, using this mirror. I think I was in the character customization earlier. And see, this is my character. If I click save, back. Yo, Lancer, welcome in. See, Victorian house. Earlier I was just like, "Mm, don't know what I'm doing. Maybe maybe this time, how do we know who else is here though? Or which people are already playing the game? I think he's still customizing his character. if he is customizing his character. Ready to play. Can I change this to... Can I be the ghost this time? Ready to play. Okay. You can customize your character for now. You be the ghost hunter if ever. Or maybe I should open up the voice chat. Input input device is what? Enable voice chat on. Set audio input device. But then it's not allowing me to input none. Are you sure about that? I already have a microphone here. If you're going to play with friends and you are going to use a proximity chat or proximity audio, I don't really have an input device. Are you sure about that game? Or devs? Okay, so this is my character. So I'm a ghost this time. The code is this. IAU SC. I will be playing as a ghost this time. Hopefully... Is that really you who reached earlier? And again, we're still not yet in the parang 1 hour mark. So if ever you decide to that this game is not for you, you can always do the refund. Hindi. Anong hindi? What are you talking about? I thought this was you. So somebody just entered my session earlier without... I thought you were the one who I was playing as. Pag nag 50% discount auto buy yan. Okay, okay, okay. So again, if you have people to play this with, I already have this because Keymailer provided us with a review copy of this game. It's basically, again, whether it be a demonologist or a phasmophobia, the main gimmick here is you are able to control the ghost this time. You can hunt as a ghost. You can see the potential of this in a market saturated with ghost hunting games. It's kind of refreshing to have the ability to play as the ghost this time. But they only have like 2 maps for now. If you want variety, maybe it's tough luck still. Again, still in early access, still rough around the edges, some missing music, limited models when it comes to like the jump scares. I think one of the abilities is to send a astral projection. As you saw earlier, it's just like a green head floating towards you. Not really that scary, although I don't know if you can also customize your ghost. Okay, maybe we should do that. Can you customize Kurixia? Okay, so how about body type 2, body type 1? Swapping body types? Yeah, para mas nakakatakot yung kalaban. Sa Phasmo kasi pag magaling ka mag-loop, medyo hindi na siya scary. Sa Phasmo? Ooh. So okay, maybe there should be like a customization for the ghost here as well. Or since you're a ghost, maybe you don't need to get to customize yourself. Okay, what kind of Unreal Engine asset flip is this? Just kidding. So this is like the male character model. Well, at least now I have something to talk about the model, right? So basically the male and female characters have almost the same type of assets or model. Well, my settings is on medium difficulty. Medium graphical settings. Medium difficulty. What are you talking about, Corix? Facial hair. What is they give us like an option to choose a number of facial hair. See? Rugged. Body. Torso, legs. The characters are lean in this game. What the heck? Why are you wearing jorts? Wow. Accessories. Okay. This one kind of looks good. Save. But I would rather go with a body type 2. Corixia. Wait, what? Where's my save from earlier? Oh, nani? So do I need to do everything all over again? This was not my look earlier. Body. I think I was going with this look earlier. Legs. See? This one kind of looks bad. Looks sexy even. For the head, hair color. Okay, let's save that. Too bad though, the other player earlier was probably just wanted one session of this. At least we managed to like showcase one playthrough. I was able to like use an EMF, but that is not enough evidence. We need like 3 evidence to pinpoint what kind of ghost is. I would even say an apparition even. But he already gotten into me and already killed me. So, para mas nakakatakot yung kalaban. Sa Phasmo kasi pag magaling ka mag-loop, medyo di na siya na scary masyado. That would be good though if you are a killer and you will be like chasing after them. And if they're really good, they can basically loop around you. Okay, so I guess that's it for now. Let's go back to the main menu. Is that enough though? Is that enough coverage for this game? I really thought na I would only be like playing this for like, I think I was just yapping for like around 40 minutes or 30 to 35 minutes because I wasn't able to showcase anything what the game has to offer. Browse public server. See? It was pretty empty earlier. Maybe somebody else was like perusing or browsing The Hunt Begins earlier on Twitch and they saw, oh, there's somebody else playing it. And I think he's a bit frustrated to see that there's nobody else playing the game and he might want to check out what the game was like inside one of the maps. And again, to whomever you are, thank you for joining. I wish I knew who you were earlier so I can properly thank you. Or maybe if you are here, maybe you can drop by the chat to let me know if you are that person who hunted and killed me. But I appreciate you for helping me out here. Again, if ever that further development of the game will be released or will be rolled out, I would want to check this game out again to hopefully give proper justice to covering this game. I don't think I gave it enough justice today because I only like run one game for now and that was me being a hunter, a ghost hunter. I'm not that efficient yet because in order for you to fully flesh out what the game has to offer, you need to like do a number of runs, and to be more effective, you need like 2 other friends to help you out. Like you can only carry 3 items at the same time. I was carrying I was carrying the thermometer, the ultraviolet, and I think the lantern. I was constantly looking at the thermometer. Maybe it already dropped in temperature, which I missed. Or maybe the the ghost type isn't the type that has uh, a room temperature classification. So I did later on brought my EMF. So there was a room with high EMF, but I think the ghost was simply there in the same room as I am. So that's why there is a high activity of EMF. But that is already an evidence. I haven't explored the other types of evidence, maybe a notebook, maybe the incense, maybe that's also. See, suddenly the scary in-game audio disappears. And I think that is a bug. The rest of the audio is still working, but the creepy music suddenly vanishes. Again, that is what to expect on a game that has like a early access tag. Pretty promising though. If you check the ghost tutorial, the hunter tutorial is pretty basic phasmophobia type of detecting monsters or detecting ghosts. You need to have like an EMF. I think they're missing a couple of stuff like the voice one. Heck, even the audio wherein you talk to another player, it's not detecting my microphone. And that's why I kept saying earlier, like, really, game, you cannot detect that I have an EM36 microphone, but people in chat can still hear me. So again, it's rough around the edges. For the current price offering, you can either trust them that they will further improve and hone on this game. But personally speaking, the game has a lot to prove before I can give this a good recommendation. Maybe if they ever go on a sale, you might want to consider trying them out. If you have three more friends, including you, that's a total of 5 players. You are looking for a game where you can just enjoy, mess around with your friends as both a ghost and maybe bully your bully in a good way, bully as friends, bully that ghost, especially if you already know the inner workings of the game. Maybe you might want to check this out, but still, I would still wait for a sale. But for now, I think nothing screams at me na you should pick this game immediately. Maybe if they like make rooms dedicated for random play here, but you- but if they don't have anything else that you can join in, and again, the game will live and die by its community or by its player. But if it's already like a full version game, you can boot it up anytime, especially with friends. I guess it is what it is. I guess that is what the game has to offer. But I think if you host something, you will see that it is aiming for that Phasmophobia pie, since he did say that, or the developer said that they will be releasing seasonal events. They will be adding more maps. So it's really early into the development of the game. And even if you check the options here, if you change a lot of stuff, wait, borderless, windowed, full screen, graphics, global illumination, apply, back. See, welcome and thank you for your support. This is my personal project, and that I have funded for 2 years in hopes that you and your friends can have some great memories. Again, I think this is not aiming to be a game where you can play with randos, or maybe they should be considering that. But again, if you have 3 of your friends to, or 4 of your friends to play it with, this is a good game to consider. But then you only have like 2 maps and some missing quality of life features. Again, that is expected for an early access title. I am saying this out of uh I am also supporting the game by providing my honest and brutal thoughts about it. If any of the devs are listening to right now, there is something here, especially if the the ghost mode will be fully fleshed out. I wanted to try out the ghost mode, but I was only able to try out the ghost hunter mode. Yeah, there's no randos. Like you can have the hunter tutorial and the ghost tutorial, but it keeps on looping on the same hunter and ghost tutorial. I what I recommend is to have a dedicated versus AI. Even though it's kind of rough, at least you will be able to test your tools, and maybe you only have like two or a friend that has this. Maybe you can run a session versus the ghost. Maybe set some difficulty so you can test it out. Yo, Fritch, thank you for checking in, and Taco Bits as well. But I guess that's it for The Hunt Begins. Again, thank you to Keymailer for providing me the review copy of this game. Definitely worth adding to your watch list, especially if you're into asymmetrical horror, if you're into ghost hunting games. Watch out for new development. I will be definitely watching out for the development of this game. Hopefully, they will roll out an AI or versus AI dedicated lobbies, or maybe a public rooms that are always online for people can like jump in and to try out their metal as a ghost hunter or as a ghost. Still, it means that they need to have like a dedicated AI bots. But if not, uh, that is a really like tough sell, especially if it's still relatively new and price at but again, you have to also consider this is an early access title, and this is priced at around $7 to $10. So it's in some way it's budget friendly, quote unquote. That depends on your coverage. You might think like $10 is relatively cheap. So if so, then and you are big into asymmetrical and ghost hunting games, so why not try this game out? But if you are really tight on budget, you want something feature complete, you might want to sit this game out first for now. Watch further development of this game. I will definitely come back to this game once development rolls out more. So I guess that's it for now. That's The Hunt Begins. Again, thank you to Keymailer. Again, I'm already saying it right from the start. This is already a very biased review. This is not, although as much as possible, I want to be objective. I want to be honest with my experience and my thoughts. Just like what I have been saying earlier, I am not sugarcoating things, even though if it means that I will not be getting any keys from them, I don't know. From the developers of this game, But for Keymailer, I think Keymailer is very balanced when it comes to their game coverage. But so far, I have been working with Keymailer for the longest of time ever. I think for more than a year now, and they don't tell me anything like you should sing its praises. But I do a lot of like discussing about what the game is, who is the developer, uh, but I don't sugarcoat things. If I think something is off, especially if it's on early access, I will tell you guys what my experience is like, and you can't really hide it because you can see it right in front of your screens. So still needs a lot of time to bake or to cook. Eh, So, but then again, I see the potential, the possibility of it. I have always been thinking na Phasmophobia could really have a ghost versus a hunters type of gameplay, and I think The Hunt Begins will satisfy that the need for that kind of market, or not. Who knows? I guess only time will tell, and maybe 2026 will be good to The Hunt Begins. Again, thank you to Keymailer for providing us with the review key for this game. And with that, let's roll the credits. I will probably, it's already 10:13 p.m. I don't know if I will still be streaming later on. I'm still on high spirits, even though I turned into a spirit as I was hunted earlier. But again, thank you everyone. Thank you so much. And do check out The Hunt Begins. Maybe put it on a wish list or on a watch list. If it goes on sale, you might want to pick it up. But if you really have friends to play it with, and from the limited playthrough that we had earlier, or you think this is actually good, go give it a try. And what is good about like Epic Games and on Steam is like if you like what you experienced there, or you don't like your experience there, you can ask for a refund. Although I don't recommend like abusing the refund system. But at least you have the ability to test this game out first. And if you don't like it, you can ask for a refund. But if it clicks and you believe that the game is worth waiting for or worth supporting financially through your purchase, then go give it a fair shake. And again, thank you everyone. Thank you so much. And let's roll the credits. Thank you everyone for joining us in today's The Hunt Begins stream. To the subscribers, we have Dance Gaming, Frichini, Miss Ivory Cat. For the chatters, we have Ayeshalu, Allen Nautical, Antagonize X, Blaze Harbor, Dance Gaming, Inheriar, Frichini, Jesus Stream, Kapen Presso, Kerry Hola, Makomamo, Matapocalypse 69, Mr. Beep Supreme, Miss Ivory Cat, Nasuviti, Invisible, Shaya, Riz Super Cutie, and Taco Bits. And again, a Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Maybe you are not able to check out the usual people you check out on Twitch, and that's perfectly rational and justified. And you don't owe any of them or us an explanation on why you are doing so, because Christmas is supposed to be a time for the family, a time for yourself, a time for reflection, or just you just relaxing, and that is your time off. So if we don't see you or you don't see us, there is a reason for that, and the reason is it's Christmas. So enjoy your holidays, whether you celebrate it or not. Especially if you don't celebrate it, you already know why. The usual people that you see here are not here. So again, have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. I will catch you guys again later tomorrow. 24. Today is the 23rd of December. The 24th is a very busy day. I will still be streaming tomorrow, so catch us again tomorrow or later if I plan on streaming still. And this is The Hunt Begins. Do check them out. Check them out on Steam. It's still in early access, made by a single developer, I think, a passion project of his. One of the praise that I can give this game is you explored something that is, I think, is aching to be explored, a void that is aching to be explored, which is to play as a ghost. Nothing new. Although it's not new, like there are other games who has done that, like Dead by Daylight, of course. But again, Dead by Daylight is a different type of game. But your game, The Hunt Begins, tackles one of the more popular genres, the ghost hunting genre, which has been mainly tapped in by the Phasmophobia team. But this time, your game features a ghost mode. So I think if you keep on doing this, I believe in you. And hopefully we see more of this game in 2026. Hopefully it pops up and will be the next big ghost hunting game. I mean, it's all of the tough love that I shared earlier. Maybe some that you might not like. Still, your game has potential, and hopefully some of the viewers will also see that in this game. But we're about to raid out as well. Let's go and let's raid somebody. Opening up the browser. And that is The Hunt Begins early access playthrough. Wait, let me just find somebody to raid. Okay, speaking of asymmetrical horror, let's raid Alvin Ace, who's currently playing Dead by Daylight, one of the asymmetrical horror that I told you guys about. So let's raid Ace. There you go. Raiding Ace. And again, thank you everyone. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest buyer. They wanna let the